Hi, I'm Ethan Broadfear, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself today. Specifically about one of the things that I find most interesting and that I love the most in my life, and that's the topic of films. And ever since I've been really a young child, I've always had a big fascination with films, as long as I can remember. Um, I remember far back to when I was 5 years old at my grandparents' house. I would always go into their bedroom to where they had this TV with a VCR built in, and I would always watch Star Wars, like A New Hope, the first one they made, like 10 times a day. I absolutely loved it, and I remember sitting by that TV and rewinding the tape over and over just to watch the movie again. And really, that's one of the first moments I remember being so fascinated and falling in love with films, because it was just something that just was so interesting to me and that I just loved so much. Because I saw that a film was so able to tell a message and was just so able to tell a story so well that anyone could understand it. Because when you go into, I mean, I'm sure most of you have seen movies, it's not very hard to sit down and understand one. I mean, you watch it, most of the stuff's given to you, and you can pretty much understand everything pretty well. But just seeing that done, even when I was younger, I just thought was incredible. I just knew from that moment that it was something I really wanted to get involved in, and that was filmmaking. As I grew older to the age where I am now, I began to love films even more and more as I began to understand all the work that was put into them. I also saw that films are able to reach many people, which to me is very important because that's what I hope to do. I really hope to reach and touch the hearts of many people through future films that I make. Because I view films as an important way to really communicate with people and to tell them a message that could potentially change their life for the better. And that's something that I'd love to know that I could do for people, and it's something that I'm really passionate about. And to me, it's always important to try to find a message in any movie that you watch. And if I were to make my own, which I hope to someday, I would love to include messages that would empower people and leave them with a positive outlook on many things, especially their life. And many movies that I've seen in my life and that I do like, they all tell messages, some good and some bad. And I think it's important, really, for anybody to understand what they're watching is trying to tell them a message. I know that for me, it's very important to always find the message that something's trying to teach so that I can understand how that affects me and how I can apply that to my life. And like I've mentioned a few times, I love to be able to tell people a message that could make their lives even better. Um, I also want to create films that really just change the way people view themselves, the world, and about any aspect of their own lives. I think it's such an important way to reach people that it needs to be used wisely, and it's something that I love to do. Overall, films have just had a huge impact on my life, and I've loved them ever since I was a young child. And I would love to touch the hearts of many other people in the same way as the films have touched mine. Thank you.